심하게 틀어 이 노래가 혹시 너에게 방해가 될까봐 나는 조심하는 중이야 될까봐 나는 조심하는 중이야 내 어릴 적 꿈과 날 사랑한 사람 수 없는 별 아래 그림 같은 섬 하지만 이제 나 잠 못 드는 밤 인생은 동화가 아니라는 맘만 어디로 가야 하죠 아저씨 난 자꾸 뒤를 돌아봐요 맥없이 걸어온 길 위에 놓인 점들이 많아 그린 화살표 설계된 나의 철로로 걸어 Oh no 이 길에 머물 순 없어 사랑했으니 나는 왜 없어 Boy that the past 고민해 너를 봐 푸른 하늘 구름처럼 새롭게 피어나 미래 소년이란 나 푸른 바다 저 멀리 미래 소년이란 나 푸른 바다 저
This bathroom is such a vibe. Look at this. Whoa. And that's the mirror. Hello. Good, how are you? The glycolic acid. Yes. Thank you. I think I'll look around actually. Yeah.
어젯밤에 내가 잘못했어 이제 그만 나를 용서해줘 앞으로 더 잘할게 라고 약속해 baby oh 나는 어제 내가 잘못한 걸 눈을 뜨고 드디어 깨달았네 baby 왜 넌 너만 보면 감이 자꾸 투정을 부리게 돼 Boy what do I do 띠꺼운 말투 이쁜 얼굴은 찌뿌둥해지네 집에 와서 내 화를 너에게 푸는 내가 너무 싫었어 이기적이야 너도 힘들 텐데 계속 내 얘기만 하고 있어 없어 눈치 내 못된 거지 노력해도 이겨내지 못한 자존심 사랑스러운 네 잔소리를 내가 잘못 이해해서 미안해 고칠게 입에 달라붙었어 이런 rhetoric 애교 부리면서 주는 백허그 말고 사과하는 방법을 잘 몰랐어 그래 사랑을 포기한 표정이 굳어있어도 내 곁에 있어주는 너를 보면 너무 미안해 너무 미안해 너만 보면 감이 자꾸 투정을 부리게 돼 Boy what do I do 띠꺼운 말투 이쁜 얼굴은 찌뿌둥해지네 Bad for you I got nothing and I'm crazy baby If you ever dare to ask 싸우고 뒤돌았어 아무것도 못하겠어서 다시 너에게 딩딩동 문을 열어줘 애플도 사과를 받아줘 바보 같아도 어쩔 수 없겠지 뭐 너가 다시 웃어준다면 You got me feeling like a psycho 벌써 보고 싶어 난 또 전화 걸어 애교 부려 니코니코 짓뿌리고 피진 후엔 홍코 노에서 노래만 불러주긴 넌 like gecko 마지막 경고야 이제 또 그러면 되자 펜으로 쓰인 건 절대 지워지지 않아 번지고 물들고 퍼지는 색깔은 빨강 상처는 퍼져 like 장미처럼 camouflage
This your last chance ooh, 이게 너의 마지막 경고야 이제 거의 마지막 시즌이야 난 정말이야 No more next time ooh, 나는 정말 억울한 마음이야 이 다음엔 정말로 끝이야 baby
Hey friends, it's Job. Welcome back to the channel. I know this was supposed to be a stationary field trip, but it ended up being a different word that starts with an S. It ended up being a skincare field trip, but I thought I would show you like everything that I got because it's always fun to watch a haul, right? So I got some glycolic acid, which I use for everything. I got my vitamin C serum, I got my niacinamide, and then I got this really cheap moisturizer. It was like 11 bucks. I really loved The Ordinary, and I've tried most of their stuff, but I didn't know that they had like a very affordable moisturizer, so I thought I would try this out. It was very nice. This feels like I'm a skincare guru, but I'm still trying to figure out and learn as I go, but that was very satisfying to swatch, honestly, on camera. But I really like this. I've been using it for like a few months now. I already have another moisturizer that I use, but this is a nice backup. And then I bought the Sunjung like barrier relief toner. It's like super like calming and healing to the skin. I just put this after I wash my face, and it's like the first thing that hits my face to balance the pH of my skin. Oh my gosh, I sound like a pro, but I still don't really know what's happening. But yeah, that's what I got for like skincare wise. And then I bought a whole bunch of stationery, even though I was in a stationery no buy at this time. So I bought this was super cheap. I think it was like $2. Actually, that's kind of expensive now that I think about it, for a sticker sheet, but this is still a pretty cute sticker sheet, and I've been really loving like the cuter Korean style stationery. So I bought that one sticker sheet, and then I bought 2 washi tapes only. I was only supposed to buy one, the multi-grid one, which is so good. Like I couldn't have passed this up anyways. And the reason why I went to Artbox today was actually just to pick that up, because I saw it one time. I was going into H&M to H Mart, and I saw it when I just realized that there was an art box there, and I didn't pick it up then, but I knew that I needed this because I love a good grid washi. It's my favorite type of washi because I love patterns, and anything grid is just right up my alley. And this is literally in my color palette, in like the warm oranges and yellows, and I love how it kind of circulates between all like 5 or 6 colors every maybe 10 centimeters or so, maybe less actually, probably like 6 or 7 centimeters. So I feel like this is really good value because you get like kind of 6 different washi designs in one. And then this one was a little bit of a last minute purchase. This is a blue washi tape. I think both of these are from Livework, which is one of my favorite brands from Korea in terms of stationery. And then this just has like yellow and blue blobs on it. It's super fun, and I don't know if it's the most versatile, but I thought I had to have it because it was too cute. But yeah, let's actually start journaling about our day, shall we? Okay friends, let's get journaling. But before I start, I just want to give you a warning. I really enjoyed journaling and making this spread, but I really goofed up when I actually set up the camera here because my giant head was blocking the journal for a large portion of this journaling session. So I tried to edit out as much of the bits where my head is just totally covering the journal spread. It is still going to cover quite a bit of it, but I thought I would still push forward because I actually really love how this spread turned out. And I actually did this on a Sunday morning on my I was gonna say dining room, on the living room table. And I love journaling here. I just love sitting on the floor and journaling, and sitting in front of the TV and watching some Twitch streams on there, which was what I was doing then. But yeah, we actually just started right away. We put a little bit of this kind of chartreuse washi down, and then I actually have this little sticker sheet that I made for myself that just has like months of the year, as well as some like simple quotes and lines. They all just have different fun typography fonts that I thought were really cool, and I think I'm gonna do more of these sticker sheets for myself because it's nice to have like stuff that's custom made for you. And I've been having trouble finding, you know, stickers that have this kind of, I don't know what aesthetic this is, but it just reminds me of like a lot of graphic design posters lately that have, you know, very fun fonts and type that, I don't know, just really appeals to me. And I've been loving this effect of the text moving or being placed in an arc or arch I never know which one is the right way to pronounce it. I think it's either or. No, an arc is a giant ship and an arch is a shape. Never mind, it's an arch. But yeah, I wanted to show you a quick interjection of the clip of me with my finished doodles, because I was again blocking the camera with my head. I used a red pencil, lead in my Muji pencil, and then I just sketched out a table with I guess the table that I was journaling at Timber Train Coffee, and I just have a little scene there with my iced coffee, a napkin underneath, my traveler's notebook, and then my lovely Euroliku flat tool case, which again is one of my favorite pencil cases. If you haven't watched the quarter two / like mid-year favorites, you should, because I talk about and rave about the Euroliku flat tool case quite a bit. But as you can see, I decided to draw some of the skincare that I purchased. So I drew the Ordinary vitamin C serum, and then the toner that I bought, and then I also tried to draw a little chicken, not wing, a chicken drumstick, because we did purchase some Jollibee. I wish I took some more video clips of that actually, because it was really delicious. But I just went in with my paints. This was prior to when I purchased my fancy schmancy paints, but I've been really loving my any of my travel palettes. This one is a Winsor and Newton palette. This was actually my first set of watercolors ever. I remember, I think it was 2015, I was watching a lot of Fran Nerd, and I was so inspired to pick up some watercolors, so I went to my local Michael's, and I had a 50% off coupon, or maybe 40% off. I think the 50% off is a little bit more of a unicorn coupon that shows up, but I remember using one of those coupons to buy that, and it was definitely like kind of pricey. I think it was like about over 100, but I got it 40% off, so that's nice. And I've had it for like 7 years, so it served me so well. I haven't used it as much because when I'm working at home, I love using my Shinhan watercolor set, but this is still a trusty one that I'm going to probably keep, or maybe pass down to other friends or family that want to watercolor, since I do have another new travel watercolor set, and I want to share the watercolor joy with other people. But as you can see, I wish I could kind of talk more about the painting process, because this is actually a very paint heavy spread, considering that we bought some stationery today. But I'm still really liking this kind of journey of learning how to use watercolors. I've always used watercolors in my journal spreads, even if you go back to like the earliest few journal spreads and Journal With Me, like Journal With Me #1. I still remember what it looks like, but I remember using like a water brush pen and drawing some leaves. So it's nice to see that I'm still using watercolors now, but I'm trying to be more mindful and also trying to be more doodly in my journals, because back then I always just use watercolors as a background, but today I was very deliberate and tried to use it as a means to color in my little doodles and illustrations. But as you can see, we did put some found ephemera. I took the little spicy flag that came with my spicy Jollibee chicken. It was so oily and the tape runner wasn't really sticking to it, so I had to go and like use a lot of tape runner for it to hold. And then I tore off some of the packaging from the Sunjung toner, and also some of the packaging from one of the many Ordinary pieces that I picked up that day. Again, the Ordinary is like super affordable skincare, so I highly recommend it if you're like trying to get into it, because skincare is expensive, just like a lot of stationery. So it's one of those things where it's like, once you know, like, and you get into the hobby, it's like, oh man, you can fall in really deep. So I really like the Ordinary because it's like very price friendly for a lot of us. And I mean, I like splurging on nice skincare too here and there, but for the most part, like, we're washing our faces like 2 times a day, and you go through a lot of things, at least for me and my larger face. But yeah, I think to decorate, I use a lot of dot stickers, and then I used both washies. I tried to use both, and I think it matches well because the color theme for this spread is kind of warm tones with a pop of blue, which I really like. It matches the packaging of the toner and the blue washi. And then I used one of the fun stickers from the sticker sheet that we got. I just used the OK sticker at the bottom left hand corner of the spread, and then I did some journaling using my kakimori, because I also received the ink called Portland Rain. If you watch the mid-year stationery favorites, you know that I accidentally called this the wet ass ink, but I meant to say wet asphalt or asphalt. I still don't know how to pronounce that word. I think it differs in different regions, but I think it is asphalt here in Canada. I'm not sure. But yeah, I really enjoyed using the kakimori to swatch this ink, and it was fun to journal with it. And again, it's like a testament to how cool the kakimori nib is, because you can actually just journal and use it just like a regular dip pen. On the other hand, on the other side of the spread, I ended up using a blue ink to kind of tie in the blue color that we kind of have seen throughout this journal spread. But that just about does it. I hope you enjoyed watching my stationery field trip, aka skincare field trip. It was really fun taking you along. Let me know if you'd like to see more of these field trips on this channel, and let me know what is one thing that you've been enjoying in your stationery stash lately. I would love to know. Okay, stay safe, friends, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.